Hey all, Tony Bing here, hello and welcome back to the channel. Now we have another new character out from Marvel Strike Force tonight. We have War Machine with the patch that's just released. We'll actually get Carnage and Mantis, but it doesn't look like they're in game at all yet, even to look at their kits unfortunately. But we have War Machine tonight, so that will keep me more than busy. So in tonight's video, what we will do is we'll do an orb opening first. I bought his pack which provides 7 of his orbs, which will be enough to unlock him. We will then have a quick look at his kit and further videos that I can hopefully get done later on tonight as well. I'll do the 2-minute gameplay video to show off his skills. We'll have some tier 8 Blitz gameplay as well, so feel free to leave suggestions for teams in the comments below, and then in a day or two time I'll look to get an in-depth review out for him as well once I've got a good feel of how he actually plays and how he should be rated as well. But for today's video, let's get cracking on and opening these orbs up. Before we do go in and open up the orbs, then I'll show off the stash I've got. So it's 214 in total. I've got 91 of the premium orbs saved up for Carnage. I have 90 red star orbs. Now War Machine has a 4 times drop rate in the red stars at the moment, meaning that it's actually 5%, so that's a 1 in 20 chance to pull them. So let me know in the comments if you think I should start opening some of these now to try and maybe rank him up, because he does look like a powerful enough character. When we scroll down here, I've got 2 of the initiative orbs. That will be the campaign forum that goes live. I think it's around about 3 or 4 days from now. We've got 7 of the full salvo orbs that will give War Machine only. That's the ones that we bought there. And then we've got the Savage Predator orbs. I've got 23 of them. That'll be a separate video. I'll open them in now. Ultimus orbs, I've got 25 of them saved up. I'm saving them for when he gets buffed, and then I'll do a massive orb opening, and then I'll do another review for him. But enough talking about all these different characters and different orbs. Let's get the War Machine ones opened. We're starting off here then with 2 of the event orbs. Now they've actually changed these, and I'm not a fan at all of the change. So on the left and right pillars you will still get the featured character. It's between 1 and 2 shards. However, in that central pillar it actually offers character from quite a large pool. I think it's around about 10 or 12 characters. You can actually see that the chance to get 1 shard is far higher. It's 70% chance. If we look at the centre pillar here, we scroll all the way down, the most common shard drop will actually give you characters that can range from the likes of Ant-Man. It could give you Quake or Hawkeye, who most people have maxed out. It could give you Vision or Black Widow, and then it could give you War Machine as well. For me, this just seems like a way to actually slow down progress and with people unlocking characters via events, and I need to really wait till the event goes live to give my full verdict, but at the moment I'm not really a fan of it at all here. So there we go, we can see one of the actual drop ranges. If you were to get within that, you're only going to get shield minions from it, you're not going to get anything else. You're guaranteed to not get any War Machine shards there. So yeah, not a huge fan of that, but let's go in now and let's open up these orbs. Just the 2 orbs we've actually got to open here, so here we go. First one, that was good, that worked in our favour, so that was 10 shards there. And then let's see the next one. That's only 3 shards, and it's 5 for Shield Medic, a character I already have maxed out, so that's just getting instantly converted to, it'll be 90 of the Ultimus shards, so that's really pretty rubbish to be honest. But let's go in and we'll open the main War Machine orbs now, and hopefully these will be much better. We've got 7 of these in total to open. Starting off with a green, that's 6, which is the minimum I believe. Probably see them a lot given my luck. That's 6 once more. Got 20, that's nice, that's good. Hopefully we can see more of them. Another green though, so that's 6 again. 8 this time. Not doing the best here at all. Then we've got 8 once more. Here we go for the final one. And another green there, unfortunately, so that was just 6. So in total, let's see how many I managed to get. That was 60 there, 72,000 gold and some materials. So we'll go in, I'll level him as high as I can actually take him, and then once we've done that we'll have a look at his kit. So I've spent the 1.7 million gold I had and used most of my actual materials, managed to get him up to 16,000 power. He's level 60 and he's tier 8, so that's decent enough there. Now we'll look at his stats first. So because I've leveled him midway, there's no point actually showing them because there's no baseline to compare them to, but I've went into my little spreadsheet and I've actually tried to calculate them quickly. So looks like his health would be an E, which is to be expected, but Iron Man is similar. His damage is a C, which seems low, but when we look at his skills, they're absolutely amazing and will make up for it. His armour is an A, so that's the same as Iron Man there again, makes sense. Focus is D and resistance is D, and then finally his speed is D as well. So the stats aren't too amazing, but many characters, they can actually be made up via their skills, even if their stats are a little bit lackluster. And War Machine, first impressions, does look to be that way. His traits are pretty nice as well. He's got Hero, Global, Tech, Blaster and Avenger. Blaster means he can be used for that infamous challenge. Tech means he can pair well with Vision, which is really nice, and Iron Man and actually Rocket as well. And then he's got the Avenger tag to hopefully make that team stronger as well. So if we'll go in and we'll actually look at the skills first here. So we've got the basic, so it's a railgun. Now with this I've added it all up, so maxed out at level 7 you attack primary and adjacent targets, and this is an important part of War Machine's kit, as all his skills do splash damage or they're just massive screen wide AoEs, which is amazing. So we've got a huge AoE character, and that's what he should be like. But it's attack primary and adjacent targets for 140% damage, and you apply a fence down to primary target, so that's really pretty nice there. We then have Missile System. So with this particular one, when you max it out, you attack primary and adjacent targets once more for 3 times. You do 90% piercing damage. That means you're doing 270% piercing damage to potentially between 3 and 5 targets, depending on where they're placed. And if you pair them up with Iron Man, you're attacking an additional time, bringing the damage up to 360% piercing. Absolutely insane there, really like that skill. We then have the ultimate, which is called Cluster Bombs. I'm actually really looking forward to checking out the animations. I've not had time to do that yet, but with this one you attack all enemies for 340% damage, which is really nice, and it's 30% additional damage per ally, so that would be 120% additional damage, giving you 460%, and it's on a 6-turn cooldown. His special, I should have mentioned, is on a low 4-turn cooldown. And you've also got the fact that I need to test this, but if Nick Fury's summons actually have the hero tag, then they could potentially bump the damage up even further. That would be amazing. If that's the case, it would make this skill one of the best ones in the game if it works out that way. Now the passive that we'll look at last, there's a whole lot in this one. So you gain 10% damage and 5% piercing. If the enemy health drops below 50%, then you will apply, you've got a 100% chance to apply taunt to them. That could be really nice, but in some instances, let's just say you take down the likes of Thanos or Drax and you want to concentrate on other characters, you're then going to be stuck on them. So to be honest, I'm not sure about this one. It could really go either way. Also with the passive, you have the fact that if Iron Man is an ally, you gain 20% crit damage and you gain death proof as well. Sorry, it's 30% crit damage you actually gain. Now that would take your total up to a whopping 160%, and if you pair him up with Iron Man, you also have the fact that Iron Man will be giving him additional crit chance as well. Just absolute amazing combo they're going to be, and you've got the death proof for both of you as well. And then finally, actually, there's a lot in this. You've got the fact in War, you gain the 10% damage. So his kit really does look pretty stacked there, and I'm excited to try him out. So next up, I'll get the gameplay video out. Once I've done that, I'll hopefully have time for a tier 8 blitz. If not, I'll do it first thing tomorrow, and then in a few days we'll have the in-depth review as well. But that's the first impressions for War Machine. Let me know in the comments below if you did actually purchase them, if you've had time to try them out yet, and what you're thinking. And as always, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.